Hello, you're watching Daily News on All News Nigeria. I am Opeyemi Olugbemi. Here are the headlines for today. ADAMU GARBA speaks on National Assembly leadership zoning. Appointments of service chiefs not subject to ethnic balancing. Peter Obi calls for unity amongst Nigerians. Welcome back. Now the news. ADAMU GARBA, a member of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, has stated that the leadership of the National Assembly, Nigeria's legislative arm of government, should be based on zones and not religion. The statement has sparked conversations about the importance of merit-based leadership and the role of identity politics in Nigeria. Nigeria is a country with a diverse population consisting of over 250 ethnic groups and multiple religions. Identity politics, defined as the use of group identities of political gain, has played a significant role in Nigerian politics. This has resulted in a system where political appointments and leadership positions are often based on factors such as ethnicity, religion, and regionalism rather than merit.
You see, when you try to bring politics of religion into the National Assembly, you are not going to get it right. This is zonal issue. The Northwest brought 2.7 million votes for us to come back to power. We need to understand this. And the Northwest decided to throw their man away, who is Atiku Abubakar, in honor of promise and in honor of partnership. And this is the consequence of partnership. And the partnership produced this outcome. So a situation whereby we are going into National Assembly politics, we should pay attention to the zones as opposed to talking about religion. It is the zone that produced the highest amount of vote that we need to compensate. You can't carry the Senate presidency and give to the zone that gave you 1.5% of the total vote that produced as against the zone that gave you 30% of the total vote, which is the Northwest. So these are just peculiarities, these are numbers. They might be unfair to some people, but they are our realities. They are the reflection of our realities.
GARBA's statement emphasizes the need for merit-based leadership in the National Assembly. He advocates for a system where individuals are selected based on their competence and qualifications rather than their identity. This is a crucial point in a country where political leadership positions are often awarded to individuals based on their ethnicity or religion rather than their abilities.
All of this, the Labour Party participated, right? You have PDP participated. They have their senators. Labour Party have their senators. SDP have their senators. You know, I think another party again has their senators, and then we now have APC. Some of them won, some of them lost. And when you participate in election, when you win, it is natural that you should do everything to consolidate your hold onto your position first and foremost. Then the others that lost also should be magnanimous to understand that they participated and lost. Should it be that maybe one of the parties won, maybe it may go in their favor that way. So we should look into these things. These are political realities. A situation whereby we are going to risk our 2027 plan, jettisoning the Northwest that has done everything possible to maintain APC held on to power, number one. And number two, that produced the most competent senator among all the aspirants. You can't compare all the aspirants. You can't compare all the others that declared Ojus or Kalu or Akpabio with Senator Barrow Jibrin. This man has had several committees, organized a lot of work in the National Assembly, especially around appropriation committee, that saw to the implementation of most of the programs of this government. He is the most competent, he's the most organized, he has been there, he's the fourth-time senator, he is the highest-ranking member of the National Assembly currently of the Senate. Why are we keeping competency as opposed to other primordial interests that might not add up anything to our 2027?
GARBA, in an interview, said though a number of lawmakers-elect are declared interest in the Senate's presidency, the coveted office requires a legislator with cognitive, legislative, and leadership experience to lead the parliament to make laws for the betterment of the citizenry. ADAMU GARBA said that the representative of Kano North Senatorial District, Senator Barrow Jibrin, should be selected as the next Senate president due to his competence and role in Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory in the presidential election.
As the last speaker said, you have many offices that are distributed. You have about 6 principal offices that all zones are going to benefit from it. So that's what it is. So it should go as simple as that. Other offices, they can go for deputies. We have Speaker of the House of Representatives, can go to the Southeast. You also have other principal offices, Deputy Senate President, Chief Whip, Senate Leader, downward. You can distribute these things as much as possible. But we have to empower someone from Kano to be able to neutralize the Kwankwasia influence in Kano in our favor for 2027. It is very important for us to reflect our political realities.
He emphasized the importance of competence and merit as the primary considerations for leadership positions. Nigeria's political landscape has been marred by identity politics, resulting in a system where competent individuals are appointed to key positions, leading to poor governance and underdevelopment. Meanwhile, presidential spokesperson Femi Adesina on Monday said the appointment of service chiefs is not subject to ethnic balancing and the federal character principle. Femi Adesina insisted that his principal, President Muhammadu Buhari, has the prerogative to appoint those he feels are competent and can do the job of securing Nigeria against terrorist and bandit attacks.
Of the heads of security agencies since 2015, would you honestly say they have all been from one part of the country? Who was the chief of naval staff in the first term of this administration? Was it not a man from Cross River State? Who was the Inspector General of Police at that time? Was it not a man from Edo State, Solomon Arese? So security is something that you do based on the best and the brightest, because all you want is for your country to be secure. The president usually says, unless you have secured a country or even an organization, you cannot efficiently manage it. So you get the best that can help you secure a country. That's the thing about security. People who begin to subject the headship of security agencies to where does it come from, they don't know what security is all about.
The president, who is from Katsina State in northwest Nigeria, has been criticized for favoring Northerners in his appointment. Last November, during campaigns for the 2023 elections, the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, Atiku Abubakar, criticized Buhari over what he described as the lopsided appointment of heads of security agencies by his administration, noting that 17 heads of various security agencies hail from the north. Speaking on the appointment of service chiefs by his principal on Monday, Adesina said security should not be subjected to politics, but competence. Between May 2015 and May 2022, over 55,000 Nigerians were killed by terrorists, bandits, and armed gangs, but Femi Adesina said the president has left the security situation of the country better than he met them in 2015. Finally, on the news, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, on Monday asked Nigerians to not give up amid the challenges facing the country. Peter Obi's admonition followed the latest victories recorded by Nigerian-born boxer Anthony Joshua and also Israel Adesanya. A congratulating duo, the ex-Anambra governor said both champions persevered in their efforts and bounced back to reclaim their crowns, and that it is the true Nigerian spirit. Recall that Peter Obi lost to Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC in the keenly contested February 25 presidential poll. However, Peter Obi called for the cancellation of the election and is challenging the poll's outcome in court. Now all hope is on Nigeria's judiciary to determine the case. And that's it on today's news. You can follow us on all social media platforms displayed on the screen. I am Opeyemi Olubemi. Do have a good day.